What?
That's so creepy that's what you're noticing out of this.
Killer?
Because all you're looking at is that their earlobes.
I was listening, and then I just noticed that their earlobes
You're
were
like
both
a serial
attached.
killer that keeps people's ears after he kills them.
Jealousy.
No.
I can't do that?
No.
Just that?
No.
And that tune.
It's the
What can I try? You can't say that. I made that up.
No, you didn't.
Welcome back to membriash.
Hi.
I think the more we do this, the more fake I sound when I say welcome to membriash. Welcome back to membriash.
You know what's weird?
What?
I watched someone's video the other day from the context of making videos, and I was like, oh, she wrote a script for this, and she's like reading off her script right now, and before, it never would have occurred to me.
Oh, the people script things.
I thought that it was just like her talking, but then now looking at it through the other lens, I'm like, oh no, that's not her.
There's
just
no way.
talking.
Yeah.
And then I could tell where the awkward parts were, but she's really good at it. I'm not very good at reading
No,
off
but
the
you're
script,
like, you're
but
kind of like doing it. You see like a different side of it.
I could see where, and I was like, oh. And it's moments like that where you would be like, oh, it sounds so awkward here, whatever. And I'm sure she feels the same way. And then, but as a view, you just don't notice.
Well, because you don't know, like people would notice when we script things here because they're used to watching us in a pretty candid.
Yeah.
Like we're not 100. We're like, I'd say like 98% ourselves.
I don't feel like I act much different in front of this camera than I do with like my work people or like you on a regular basis.
I mean, we edit some things out more than anything.
Yeah, we edit some stuff.
But there's like a difference here because we're doing almost like a talk radio type vibe where we're just candid, like just chatting with each other, and it's there's no script. There might be prompts, but no script, and that's a much different feeling.
They script out like or they'll practice, which I guess comedians do this too, like they'll practice their joke over and over and over, and for me I start to feel like I'm lying then. Like it's
you
not...
are. It's deceit for comedy though. And comedy in particular isn't that the part of the point is the deceit, like an expectation other than what you originally thought. That's like a core tenet of comedy, I suppose. And then you're already putting on an act, and it might seem like very fluid or jokey or whatever, unless you're doing like crowd work. You're doing scripted. Yeah.
I think that's the thing. I think like in the past I always thought like, oh, this person is just organically funny, not like they worked on this.
No, it's a skill, just like everything else. Yeah.
Okay.
So welcome to this very skillful show where we are going to be watching and reacting to Couple to Throuple, Season 1, Episode 3.
Okay, but it's not actually skillful because we didn't script any of it. So like...
No, but we've developed... I will say we haven't scripted this, but this energy we've developed over decades. No, it's this. We have put more time into us than anything else.
Like our relationship.
The 10,000 hours, right here, baby. I'm serious. I'm serious.
Experts at this relationship.
We're an expert at what we're doing right here. Okay. We are. Okay.
Well, we're not experts at doing this on YouTube. We're very new to doing this on YouTube, but we're experts at doing this with each other.
Yeah. So.
For whatever that's worth. I went thrifting earlier and I bought...
No.
Someone might like it.
Okay.
And I got these 2 like vintage brown cheese Crocs. And who knew that my love of port wine cheese would come full circle with me finding these little things. And I was like, these look like they're interesting. Google image search them. Cheese Crocs. Guess who's making port wine
Google
cheese?
Image search every time you take a picture and image search it.
Like once
with
I get
like ceramics and stuff.
Yeah. Like when I'm there, I'm like, do I want this? Yes or no? And then sometimes I'll take a risk on something that I'm not sure what it is.
Do you actually take a picture and then do Google image search backwards?
Yeah.
It's such a useful tool for like, things like thrifting. That is so cool because you don't have to like even know what it is. It's like the internet. That's one of the amazing things about the internet.
Yeah.
Like, it's one of these.
Yeah. I don't like when people do it in the thrift store because they'll literally stand in front of stuff that they think is like valuable and they'll Google image search stuff while they're there, and that's annoying, but I do it when I get home because I'm like, ooh, I got this thing, and I know it's cool,
well, you're not a
but
reseller.
I don't know what it's for. Yeah, I don't resell anything. Okay. I just like keep all my crap. Port wine cheese
like
video?
All these contestants are keeping all the baggage from their relationships as they go into Throuple zone.
Nice.
I'm the pivoter because you're the tangent. I'm actually very tangential in real life.
I like my cheese Crocs, and you're not excited about them.
You can tell that I used to run a classroom of middle schoolers,
and you can tell that I have attention deficit disorder.
All right, kids, let's continue with today's program.
What are we here for? What are we doing?
I've already said it.
Couple to Throuple.
It's on the board.
Season 1, Episode 3, Jealousy.
There you go. Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna watch it, I guess. Yeah. Oh, the killers too.
Yeah.
Full circle.
All right. Let's go.
Okay.
All right.
We definitely clicked with Becca.
Some people's feelings are gonna get hurt, and I just know it already, and I don't want to see it.
We have had experiences like this in the past where he's crossed a boundary.
Look at that top, though. That's a dress. Is that knitted?
Yeah, it looks like it crocheted.
Crochet?
I should make a crochet dress like that. I should
should.
just
You
make
could.
anything crochet because
You
I've
could.
stopped.
You could actually.
Yeah.
You could do it.
I could use the yarn
could.
that I bought.
You could.
Okay, does anyone else buy like $100 worth of yarn and then not touch it?
Yeah.
Anybody else do that?
Does anybody else have one of those plastic Costco bins full of macrame yarn as well in the garage?
I made a
that we're gonna have
lot
to store?
of
That thing's heavy.
macrames.
That thing's heavy.
I know, but I did
You
make.
can show off your macrames.
I did make a lot of macrames.
So I'm saying we gotta put them hanging from the ceiling.
Yeah, we could.
All right.
I have.
Stay tuned.
I have quite a few macrames that I made.
Couple to throuple.
Because those cross stitch kits, you're like, oh, a kit, it should come with instructions. It doesn't. They're just like, you already know. And I'm like, you don't though.
Becca never came to the room.
Yeah, because y'all were being assholes, man.
Back? Is she not? I hope she's okay.
They didn't even
She's-
check in with her.
Uncomfortable with you, and you didn't even come see if she was okay.
Yeah, they didn't even check in.
So-
Doesn't upset them.
And it's not how does she feel, it's what does she
It's-
think about us?
Yeah, dude.
Like,
That's
why
garbage.
she doesn't want to sleep with you guys.
We haven't fully been investing
I like his butterfly tattoo.
Yeah.
of like Ashmal and myself having conversations, not Rahman.
Yeah, Rahman is not in that at all. He's just jealous of Jonathan's connection at all with Ashmal.
I feel so bad for Jonathan because it's such an uncomfortable position to be
Yeah.
in. Because like you go on this show and you all know what it is, but
He
then
wants
some of these
multiple
people
connections.
are not going to be fully
Yeah.
comfortable.
I would say like waking up this morning, the vibe is it's decent, you know.
Sean is completely different than I thought. He
He's
like
all right.
hypes everybody up.
He's
like
great.
he's so positive. I
Yeah.
did not see that at all in the first episode, and then ever since then, I just feel like he's so supportive of everybody on
Yeah.
the show.
He seems to be like, yeah, good for everybody.
Yes,
Yeah.
and has such positive vibes and
Yeah.
like.
I'm hoping it stays.
Obvious.
Yeah.
Hey everyone, do you want to look here?
Man, yeah, I was feeling that. I was like, he's not even in the conversation. He won't even look at Jonathan.
No, because he's so jealous.
Like he would bang you too, man.
Some people just and like
Yeah.
it's hard because that's how I would be. I would not. I
Yeah,
would be upset,
I hear
and
that.
then I would not want to be interacting. But I wouldn't go on a show like this.
I know, like-
so.
That's the weird thing because Jonathan's open to Remen too. But like
Raymond. You keep calling him Remen.
Remen. Riemann sums? Anybody?
off.
Riemann sums? Calculus? Intro calculus? Anybody?
No. Raymond likes to count to 2 and not
Raymond.
3. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
First impressions doesn't always mean that it's the right thing to do.
Oh my god,
Oh,
dude.
that's harsh.
But if this would have happened outside the villa, I wouldn't be even dealing with this shit.
No, he
Yeah.
would just walk away. It's just that they're trapped.
Yeah, that sucks.
It's like you're a teacher instead of like actually like bonding.
I mean,
Is
that's
that
a,
what it-
that's a fair
Yeah.
criticism, though.
I guess.
I feel that from Sanu as well.
She's like here to
And I
teach
think-
people about
yes.
it. Like she knows all about
Yes.
Polly.
And you're gonna learn from
Yeah, I get
and
that.
that would
I
also
get
annoy
that.
me.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily think that Brittany's delivery is like the best.
Yeah, I hear
and I
ya.
don't really think she cares about Sanu's feelings the way
Yeah.
that she should. But I wouldn't really want to be in a relationship with someone who's constantly a teacher either.
Yeah.
Today's relationship session is jealousy. Too good to be true.
I don't know how they're gonna do jealousy. I feel like last time was
I feel like
jealousy.
that's what they already did. Yeah.
We're us three are trying to have a conversation and you're staring into space to where I have to remind you.
I really like that Ashmal talks to
Mm-hmm.
Rayman about this stuff. He's like, this I don't like.
Yeah.
And he doesn't confront him in public. He takes him to the
Yeah.
side and he's like, hey, you're doing this thing. I don't love it. Like, it's not
He does a
great.
really good job of communicating difficult things.
Yeah.
Honestly, because he's direct, but he understands like that he's struggling and stuff. Like you said,
Yeah.
he takes him aside.
The second, Ashmal is really trying to police my.
Oh, Rayman. No.
I am my own person.
Oh, goodness.
Well, okay, you're acting like an asshole though. And here's the thing: I think Ashmal's like, don't be an asshole. Raymond is supposed to be allowed to be an asshole. He
Yeah,
can be
sure.
rude to people. He can be
Yeah.
dismissive and not think about other people's feelings. He's allowed to do that, but it's a dick move.
Yes.
And if you're gonna say he's policing you, he's trying to help you be less of an asshole.
Yeah,
honestly,
absolutely.
Because he doesn't need to pick Jonathan at the end of the day, but he's being a dick to Jonathan.
Yeah. It's also, I think, okay in those scenarios. Like, if you don't feel that way, then just tell your partner you don't feel that way. Like, if you come at me me and you're like, hey, I think you're being kind of a jerk, I could
Yeah.
be like, I don't think so, and here's why.
Yeah.
You know?
I hear that.
Relate to each other by being bisexual in their family and their experiences. I don't relate to that.
Oh, Raymond is feeling like...
Yeah.
I would love to have a conversation with John.
Is Raymond Ashmal's first boyfriend, too? Didn't they say that? How he
Yes.
didn't think he was bisexual
Yes.
before he met Raymond? So, like, that would be kind of a weird scenario to be in.
You still need support, you know?
I think in the very beginning when we're getting to know a third person,
It's interesting how he's opening up to Corey.
Yeah.
And they're like having a good conversation here.
But I think Corey's been vulnerable with everyone about
Yeah.
like Raymond's experiencing the same things Corey's
Yeah,
experienced,
that's
and I think
true.
he's watched her struggle, and then
then
he's like, "How do you deal with this?
Yeah.
Like, what goes on? I feel like I'm struggling like you."
Seeing them chat was really cool.
Yeah, I'm still like 5 seconds from crying. I must be like, there's something happening with my ovulation.
Must be
right
egg
now.
related. I know those
Must
chickens
be.
around the corner get broody sometimes, and I
is
feel like you're getting a little
happening?
broody.
Why am I crying right now?
I want to like set up a space where we feel comfortable, we feel relaxed, and it's like just us. And then we're feeling like we want to actually move this into physical. So
I like how much Corey and Wilder are communicating about this stuff, because she's got that baggage coming in here from before, but she's really talking it through and trying to move forward and stuff. Seeing them, I see why that person was like their favorite couple for the season. Because so far for me, like they went from.
I wonder
low to
if
high.
that person had watched the whole season versus like just like the episode.
I think they'd watched the whole season
yeah,
already.
because I do feel like Corey and Wilder came off different. This is Sean too. The three of them came off very, and Brittany for that matter.
Yeah.
They all came off very different episode one than the vibes that I'm getting as we move on, and it does make me feel like my perspectives of actually all of them were like pretty wrong.
We were getting to know John, that I was fully included.
Now that I know that, I'll be more aware of it, and maybe the next one will go even deeper.
I wish Raymond would have just talked to Ashmal about that earlier instead of like, I feel like he threw a few little like fits instead of just telling him like, I don't really feel included. I think it's hard too when you feel like you shouldn't be having any feelings. You're having big feelings. You don't know how to communicate those. And then they get even bigger, bigger. And it kind of reaches this breaking point. Right.
Yeah, you haven't let it's
them.
like burping, you're fermenting something. You got to burp it.
Yeah.
You know?
You got to let some of that pressure off.
Yeah,
because
you
if
do.
you don't, otherwise you'll explode.
Shattered glass and
And
fermenting
then
liquid all over the refrigerator.
If it explodes, it's not going to be pretty. Like, it's going to be a mess, you know? And you're not going to treat people right.
Ideally, we'd love to keep him and have that spark we did day one. You need to start that conversation.
It is up to him. It's 100% up to him at this point, because Ashmal's there.
Yeah.
Someone's coming in and probably taking away from our time to
Yeah.
And like you and me, not that we want to or would ever throuple,
Right.
but like if there was a third person here, even if we had a kid, it'd be an adjustment at first,
It
because
would
we're
be an
used to having
adjustment.
100% contact with each other. Like
Absolutely.
if I want to talk to you, I come and talk to you.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like.
And other than the dogs, there's no one there like taking our attention away.
It's different though.
And much different.
And I do think if you have a lot of people think of like, I think if in your poly relationships, I hear this idea that like love isn't finite and you have more of it if you have more people, but your time is finite. But that doesn't mean that you're going to feel that absence, because like if everybody's healthy and happy, then you just cherish the time you have, and then you have more connections with other people.
I kind of don't understand it either, because like, for me, social relationships can be exhausting.
Oh yeah, for
so
sure.
I don't really understand that. Like, I understand love is not finite, but like what you're saying, like my emotional capacity is. Though, you know.
Genuinely make a connection, because I want to see if I can actually date two people. You know?
Yeah.
I'm glad they're talking.
We're finally talking. I find him very sexy.
Jonathan likes him. Oh. Jonathan really likes Herman.
What if they did? Have you guys discussed that?
I would be so happy.
Ashmal's like, please
just kiss.
Please,
well, because I think
kiss
Ashmal
him.
does like Jonathan.
Yeah.
And it's really just whether or not Raymond can get on board. Look at those Birks.
Love those
Got the
Birks.
same ones. Same exact color.
Birks.
And those are the classic, right?
Yeah.
I'm just so happy in that moment. I was gonna grab Jonathan's hand, and we were just.
Oh, that's so cute. He's like, let's just let it loose, have a little fun, like see if we can reconnect that spark.
Yeah.
That's adorable. I like that they're showing the difficulties and then the sort of the swap back here.
Yeah. Well, and all relationships are difficult.
Yeah.
So.
And I don't think you need to be in a throuple to really value the things that they're talking about here. It's like jealousy, difficulties in like communicating, like that's just relationship stuff.
Absolutely.
Hello, couples. Hi. Welcome back to our next.
This looks like fun little seats. Oh, that's so nice. Bonfire on the beach? Yes,
Little, like-
please.
Felt like I came, in peace, and they came right to the ring.
I mean, I hear I hear you. So you don't agree with Sanu?
No.
Okay.
I think her feelings are all very valid, and she's gonna make me cry right now because I'm in a mood and she's crying, and like I feel really sad about it.
Yeah.
But I think it's just difference in personalities. I just don't think they're compatible.
Yeah, I
think
that.
she needs a different type of couple than them.
Set it ablaze in the fire, or you can take this jealousy back with you and realize that I need to work on this some more.
Oh, I kind of like that.
That's
She's
cool.
like, either you can burn it and let it go, or you can be like, I need to work on this.
There's like a symbolic element to either of those. And when you're talking about mental stuff, doing symbolic gestures can sometimes help you with mental processing. And you get a choice on which form. They're basically like, you have to choose one, but choose your route.
I was ready to be like, this is so dumb because she's making them burn it. And what if they're not ready? And then when she was like, or you take it back and work on it, I was like, damn it.
Yeah,
that was good.
Yeah, that was
a
good.
good one.
That was good. Good facilitating.
I like that a lot.
Yeah, I honestly like the hosts on this so far. Scott barely ever shows up, and then that other lady is like, she seems to be good at it.
Yeah.
Corey, if I'm not feeling included in a moment.
I like how open she is about her emotions.
She's great.
She is great.
Trust in me, welcoming somebody else.
Does he have he has a little
sprout.
The little sprout. Honestly, these people.
I really like them. Eating my words from episode
Yeah, I know.
one.
I feel like you could totally see them in Portland too, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Like they probably live in
They're
Portland.
more like California people
You're
to me
right,
than Portland
you're
people,
right.
but
And hopefully by the end of this exercise, we will be able to light this little piece of paper on fire.
That's nice because she's like, I'm not over it, but we can. we
yeah,
can
and
work
that's
on
okay. It. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry again. I really like that.
It's
I'm
the
not.
eggs.
I'm not crying, but it's
the
welling.
eggs.
There's so much. I have so many emotions today.
You guys should kiss! Kiss!
Oh, but they're the two that are getting decoupled anyway, right?
Oh yeah, they should kiss. Do it. Do
Neither of
it.
them are staying.
Oh yeah.
Kiss her.
Oh my.
Oh, maybe they're gonna make some throuples that aren't current
I
couples.
know
you know?
they should if the extras can create a throuple, they should just let them go for it.
Absolutely.
That should be like a sub rule.
Yes.
Like
for sure.
12C, like
12C.
Yeah.
Give them a booklet of rules.
Yeah.
All the throuple rules.
I got chills because I might have had a slight bit of jealousy just because.
Dude, he is just not honest. Because if he's had jealousy here, he has been jealous before. This is not. That's wild that he wrote on that paper that he has never been jealous.
A lot of the connections that you and I have made on an emotional level have been very sacred between the two of us.
You say Remon or Raymond?
Remon.
Remon.
It's like a mixture between what you and I were both
It's not
doing.
Remen. I think I was mispronouncing the mon.
Ramon.
It's Remon.
I understand you so much better because you shared that with me. So, thank you.
Thank you.
Oh.
Why do I feel like the show is actually good for Ramon? You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
that was a really great expression
Yeah.
of his feelings.
But I will commit to working on this while we're in this experience together.
Oh,
That's great.
that's so sweet.
They're pretty adorable. I hope he can get over some of it.
Quite adorable.
Knowledge jealousy is a natural emotion. To address their jealousy,
This is so much better than what
Yeah.
Married at First Sight does. Like,
Yeah, dude.
Can we talk about how
They
helpful?
pretend to have experts.
These are so helpful.
Yeah.
And then doing them in a group, I think, is good too,
Yeah.
because you can
It's
watch
like group
somebody
therapy.
else.
Yeah.
Right. And like with Ramon, he went to Corey then because he had watched her be vulnerable. And he's like,
Yeah.
I'm struggling with the same thing.
Yeah.
How do you deal with this?
There's some
and they
parts
could
of this
help
that's a
each
way,
other.
you know, this is still a dumb show, and there are a lot of ways where they're harming people, I think, but this is doing it better than most dating shows I've seen.
I think so,
frankly.
too.
Like, just because they're really, those therapy sessions are actually useful.
And they're letting the people that are like the thirds in the
Mhm.
relationships also got time separate
Yeah.
from their like partnerships
To
where
connect with
they
each other.
right could
Yeah.
connect and like have a good time and let off some steam, which was good.
You know, have that happen in real time. I'm like, shit, I can be jealous, and that's okay.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Good job,
that's
Dylan.
great. He learned. See, and he learns.
And he seems happy with himself.
Yeah,
he's
he's-
like, I learned I'm jealous too.
Yeah.
I'm really liking this show. They did a good job. At first, I thought this was all going to be just like shock. value,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
And instead, I feel like they're doing a really good job.
They're highlighting relationship stuff more than
Yeah,
anything, which I do
dang.
think is applicable for almost anybody.
I'm feeling, I think, just really reassured.
They seem like they're doing really good.
They do. I think Denise is just like, can we like please
She's
just any
she
physical
wants
contact,
to bone. Or
any
I mean, yeah.
physicality at all. Oh, they kissed.
Is that the first time they're kissing?
I think so. Yeah. Oh.
Aww. So Becca slept. There's loner beds for anybody that needs them.
I mean, it seems like it, which is actually really great because
Yeah.
then if you're not comfortable in your throuple, you're not forced to sleep in a bed with these people.
That is nice.
Like figure out where my emotions were coming from and why I was so angry. It's good that this almost happened.
She's attached earlobes. They both have attached earlobes.
Okay.
Do you think that's what Dylan likes? Do you think he's into attached earlobes?
I'm trying to watch for like substance.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Not like attached or detached earlobes.
I pay attention to
That's
earlobes.
such a serial killer comment.
What?
Honestly.
What?
That's so creepy that's what
Why
you're
are you calling me
noticing
a
out of
serial
this.
killer?
Because all you're looking at is that they're earlobes.
I was listening, and then I just noticed that their earlobes
You're
were
like a
both
serial
attached.
killer that keeps people's ears after he kills them. Like a picture of their lobe, you know? And then you'd have like a
No, I
stack
keep
of
the
them.
ears all in a string.
It's like Dexter, like Criminal Minds.
Yeah.
I understand some things about the way I've been showing up.
I like Sean's like ratty shirt. I like the
Yeah.
moth-eaten vibe. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Like I want more shirts to look moth-eaten.
Do you know, I used to have this like old Gold's Gym
Yeah.
shirt.
Oh,
and
yeah.
it got moth holes in it
Yeah.
and I got rid of it.
Oh.
And I just like,
Because
I'm
that is
upset.
actually the primary way to rock a Gold's Gym shirt.
Is
because
moth holes.
Moth holes.
Yeah.
You want like your workout shirt to be all full of holes.
Yeah,
And you know?
They're all really short, yeah. Hey, the shorter the better.
It feels good. Like I do love that they already have a foundation.
I like them when Ramon is opening up more.
Me too.
Like I think it could be a really like cute throuple.
I think
you
so
know?
too. I think they're pretty good together.
It feels like Wilder likes laying in bed a lot, which I relate to.
Totally.
Yeah.
I love bed.
I love bed.
Like pretty much prepared, you know, to pack my stuff up.
Yeah.
You know.
We missed something.
Yeah, we missed something big.
Crucial.
I may have left it in for the edit, but we may not. Any of us know.
Sanu said something impactful. I
Yeah.
guess.
There is still that thought in my mind, like, what if they do just swap me out?
I don't think that they're gonna swap out Jonathan.
Who would they swap out for at this point?
Yes.
Like some of these couples have their eye on a different third, but I feel like
Here they come.
Brittany's outfits are always
it's always like
out of
fire,
control.
you know?
Yeah.
Well, between them,
She
they're
looks
gonna have
like
like
Big Bird.
reds and oranges. Yeah.
Like sexy Big Bird.
Sexy Big Bird.
Is what I'm getting right now.
Yeah, because we're about to make a big decision.
Yeah, they're picking somebody other than
Absolutely.
Sanu for sure.
Yeah, they can say they don't know all they want. That's for the camera.
Isn't actually working out, a swap may happen.
I think we're gonna have 2 swaps, 2 stays.
I think so too.
Yeah.
You know what's weird though is that they didn't. Oh, they did get more time with the singles. The last episode, right? They
Yeah.
had that party where they could like
That
talk to
one-on-one
more
talk,
people.
the white party.
In a throuple, as well as what we didn't necessarily want.
Totally. Yeah.
Wow.
Becca's like, yeah, what we want is not this. Becca agrees.
We're gonna go with.
Why are they even acting like this is like
I don't know.
up in the air?
Yeah. First impressions are always wrong for me, but I don't love Mia.
Yeah.
She seems fake to me.
Yeah.
And I'm probably very wrong. She's probably wonderful.
Thanks for prepping.
I don't like the whole like festivals, like.
Is she a festival chick?
Yeah.
Is she?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
No doubt. There's no doubt in my mind she's a festival chick.
Okay.
Look at her hair. She's got like
Festival chick.
sparkle things. You see her hair?
Yeah, she always has those.
And
doesn't
then
she?
the butterfly
yeah.
necklace.
And it's really encouraging us to have challenging conversations and to look at our relationship with
Stay. Right?
Yeah, stay for sure. They like Denise, and they just got physical with
I
Denise
know.
too.
And it's not going to get easier with another person. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
those problems they were having are still going to be there. It's nothing to do with Denise. Oh.
I love
love them so much.
Becca's like, I
Becca's
would.
like, I want to be with Corey and Wilder.
Well, because if you're in the house, you get to know them just kind of being around each other.
Yeah.
You get to be like, oh, they're actually the people I'd rather be with.
Amount of chemistry.
Yeah.
I'm feeling really good about it.
Oh, that's cute.
So I would like to stay.
Oh, and they also get the, of
Yes,
course they get the choice.
everybody gets to pick,
That's
which
great.
I love that about this show.
Yeah.
Today was the first day we really got to know Sanu.
And that sounds like a breakup conversation.
It's a breakup combo for sure.
Definitely going to swap.
Definitely going to swap. She's great. She's an amazing woman, but no doubt are we swapping.
Yeah, which is fair.
Yeah, I don't need the corporate.
Throuple up with is
They're in.
I'm not surprised. Although, I thought it could have been Peach.
Oh,
I
Peach
guess,
is
but-
upset. She's like, no.
No, that's
Whoa,
fine.
Peach.
Whoa, Peach is throwing stones, huh?
Peach is like, don't touch me.
Peach is a stone fruit. Do you see what I did there?
Get out of here.
Peach is.
Get
Do you
out.
see what I did there?
Get out.
Stone fruit.
Oh my god, I can't.
It's
handle
not
you
stone
right
fruit
now.
season yet, but it's one of the best.
I do like a peach.
Oh, peaches? We've thought about peach tree, but it's just. We need to. Oh, what did she
What?
just say?
Does she just not like Darian?
Bringing Jonathan into our relationship, it brought a lot of things out of us that we needed to learn about ourselves.
Oh, that's great. Oh, Rahman he's doing a bit of a comeback here for me.
He's doing good.
He's working through big stuff.
He is.
Yeah.
Well, Scott, we talked it over, and after talking it over, we have decided that we would like to move on to something new.
No.
Are they cliffhanging us?
Wow, really? That's a blind side.
Wait. Here's what they could do. We're going to move on to something new. Beginning next episode, they say, we want a fresh start with Jonathan.
Oh, they could do that.
They could do that.
They could do that.
I hope not. I hope they do
could
that.
do that.
Because
I hope they do
honestly,
that
I think
too.
with Jonathan, it could
Because
be
it
really
could be
cute.
like Raymond's like, I'm gonna be different this
I'm gonna
time.
be a new
I'm gonna be a
me.
new me.
Yeah,
And
there
we're
could be
excited
some
to
sort
show
of like,
Jonathan.
oh my god,
You know,
yeah,
I hope
like who
so.
we are as a couple and who we could be as a throuple. Yeah, that's
bad for
kind of
Jonathan.
yeah. That's I'm gonna keep my optimism that they stick with Jonathan
I hope
and that
so,
it works
too.
out well. I don't know.
I'm a worried.
You're worried.
I'm a worried. I have a question for you. I thought of 2 questions for you while we were watching the show. Question number 1. If you were a single on the show, what couple would you want to be a part of?
Well, just the people I relate most to are probably gonna be Corey and Wilder because
mhm.
they look like kind of like West Coast, like sort of
Yeah.
like
They're kinda weird.
alt weird,
Yeah.
like maybe a little goofy, maybe like do like they probably hike. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. How about you?
Realistically, probably the same.
Yeah,
Corey
probably
and
the same for
Wilder.
those for the
Although,
same reasons.
Remen and Ashmal are like a close second for me.
For me too, they'd be the second because like
Yeah.
you got that Chicago thing.
Yeah.
Like I'm not very gay, but like maybe it's a don't knock it till you try it. I don't know.
Not very gay.
I'm not. No, like that's like I'm pretty straight, but I
That's
don't really
like
define myself as
Rahman,
straight.
too.
I'm like about straightness, like Rahman is about. Or I'm about
Gayness.
gayness as Rahman is about straightness.
Yeah, okay.
Like I'm like don't knock it till you try it, but like
Mhm,
also I don't feel a lot of impulse to like be gay.
Yeah.
But like as far as like just even being friends, like they're Chicago, they're like that version of us had we stayed in a big city.
Yeah.
And like tried to be like making it in the you
Yeah,
know because
yeah.
we lived in Chicago, so it'd be like us like trying to make it there. Whereas with like Corey and Wilder, like I could see us like hanging out.
And like you,
know
like
what
to
I
be
mean?
in bed and they like to be in
Yeah,
bed.
they're like laying
so-
in bed just like this. Weird facial hair, like, you know, yeah.
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 Yeah. Okay. And then my
Alright.
second question is, of the singles that you know, if we had to add somebody to our relationship, who would you pick of the singles?
I don't even know. That's
Don't
hard.
pick wrong.
Don't pick wrong. Well, we don't know many of the singles.
No, it's just of the singles that you know. Or if there's one in the lineup that you're like, oh, I remember that person, you could say that. But I don't remember really anybody in the lineup.
I hate to shade Sanu, but not her. Just like For the reasons you said, I actually think she's probably really great. But you talked about how she is sort of like she's there to be the expert, the coach.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And for the same reasons you described, that possibly rubbed wrong with her couple is that it might feel like you're being taught all the time. Which
she also has hippie vibes, and like I am personally
traumatized by hippies.
I've been traumatized by hippies before. So.
Yeah. Yeah, like literally, like it's not even
like
a joke.
Literally, it's not a joke. Like I'm laughing, but it's not. It's a joke.
You posted this on one of your social media accounts. It's that joke that like punks are nice people pretending to be mean people, and hippies are mean people pretending to be nice people.
That has been my personal.
That's your personal experience. Not all hippies.
Not all hippies.
Hashtag not all hippies.
But like that's my. Then Sanu gives hippie vibes
same.
strong, so like I'm afraid of her. Honestly.
I don't know, man.
Do you know? I have a choice.
Not Becca.
There's Denise too.
Denise seems pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean, Jonathan seems pretty cool.
Yeah.
Denise just seems really nice, and there's like nothing. She's very patient. You know what I mean? And I don't know. Like, what do you think?
I would pick Jonathan.
You'd pick Jonathan?
Absolutely, hands down, Jonathan.
He seems like a really swell dude.
Yes.
Yeah.
He seems really great. Denise, I just don't feel like we've gotten to know very much yet on the show.
Yeah, because we've seen Jonathan be put in a difficult situation, and then like a much more difficult situation than Denise did, and kind of like get through that, and he's showing a lot of good character there.
I like the way that he handled that whole thing.
But like the two of them, like one of them would probably be my choice right now, just because like I'd have a hard time picking between them. But like, they both seem great for similar reasons.
Yeah.
The other people I just don't know well enough to like really make a call on. There you go.
Yeah.
Who would you bring into your couple?
Yeah.
Or whose couple would you join if you're a single? Have you been traumatized by punks or hippies?
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. Like, nobody's a monolith, too. Like, there are really bad punks out there. And they're really great hippies, too.
Yeah,
we're just talking personal
sure.
experience.
I just haven't met
I've never been traumatized by a punk.
And I've never met a hippie I enjoyed. So.
Not a single one?
At this point, I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
I once had a man tell me that radishes would cure my Crohn's disease.
Oh yeah, he was a therapist, a licensed therapist.
Great. Loved him.
He was on the hippie end of therapy.
He's not even the hippie that ruined my life. Okay, he just gave me weird stories about radishes.
Okay,
radishes didn't cure it. Just
thank you for watching.
Thanks, Lucian.
If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe, and answer any one of our numerous questions.
So many questions.
Have radishes ever cured your uncurable autoimmune disorder?
Right. No? Shocking.
And we'll see you back here next time.
Yes, on the next
for the exciting fourth
Throuple.
episode of Couple to Throuple.
You know what? Maybe I just never ate enough radishes.
Okay.
Have you thought about that?
See you
Quantity
next time.
matters. Okay,
bye.
Then I got it knocked, and I started going,
ridiculous.
All of those tearjerkers.
Hey, we're going to go on a cruise this summer. You should come with us.